the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Falcons' veteran quarterback as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Falcons and the Steelers next on Madden Football.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a man in his 23rd NFL season. Still doing it at age 45, Tom Brady.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
To the air right away is Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 35.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 54 yards.
You think the head coach and the offensive coordinator are able to pull the earplugs out now? Because all week, all they heard was, you know, Coach, they can't guard the pass at all. I mean, they're next to last in the league. Let's throw it on every down.
Yeah, last week we saw the numbers. This week going against 2nd to last in the pass defense area. Good for him.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Brady. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Brady. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Brady got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. The former MVP in his 12th season leading them out. He's got more rushing touchdowns than any quarterback in NFL history. Cam Newton.
And many people are having difficulty pegging exactly what they believe Cam Newton is at this point in his career. For me, when I see certain days and he's right, he can still be an accurate passer, can still get the ball downfield. And his running ability, especially inside the 10, still makes him a difficult quarterback to prepare for.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. This defense for the Steelers, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. They're trying for Humphreys, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So after the INT, it's Brady. Open man, and again it's Sutton. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On second down, here's the option. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Henry up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, it's Henry. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 38. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. To throw, it's Brady. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got
touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Coming left, it's Ingram. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton completes it to Austin. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Open man is Ross, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Brady. Looking for Ross again. He finds him again. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Complete to Jones. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 21-0 our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Steelers are able to add on to their first half lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, it's Newton. Being chased out left. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. Newton on 1st down. He gets it to Humphries. And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 2nd down, Davis. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle to Davis. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Newton. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. Now a play fake, Brady. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's James. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Trying the power game with Ham. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Henry diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They begin with a run by Davis. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Newton. That's caught by Jackson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Newton to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Newton. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
To Deshaun Jackson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Davis will try to run for it. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Davis on the counter. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
From the red zone now, Newton. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Newton. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And it's caught. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 4th down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first?
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Austin. They juked him. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it will be Falcon football. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Brady now to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. He's at the 50. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Intercepted by the Steelers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The final shot before half for Brady. Going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Broncos who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Kirk Cousins has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home at US Bank Stadium. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Ryan Tannehill throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Kenny Galladay, a touchdown reception. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats for the Steelers in that first half. And our statisticians got through a couple of pencils already. This offense is on pace for potentially 500 yards in passing. That's pretty incredible. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
On the keeper. The tackle by Derwin James. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 24, Newton. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Newton. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Jalen Phillips in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Ooh, with a juke. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball. This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
From midfield, here's Brady. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want him to catch the football first.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Steelers have got it on cruise control. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Now Newton. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Newton now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 16.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. His throw incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Brady. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Brady going to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he will have a Steelers 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
And Brady's throw there incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brady to throw again. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers just continue to roll. Parkey with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Falcons ready to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Handoff, running left is Davis. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Newton. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Newton. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Caught by Jones. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Gets around him. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Out of the backfield, it's Austin. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Newton on 1st down. He'll drop this off for Davis. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, man open, here is Jones. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. They'll try the right side here with Davis. A little juke. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. Flushed out right. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now it's Newton. Steps away to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cam Newton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back. Koo able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And as as they come to the line. They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now a play fake, Brady. And that is incomplete. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. On 1st and 10, Newton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Newton to throw. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And now here is another interception. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Henry again on 2nd down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3 from the gun. Here's Newton. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Newton's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Newton throwing again. Escape, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. To try again after the sack. Newton, and Lewis has it, the tight end. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Newton. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They begin with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sutton. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Second down, they go again with Henry. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Taking down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Now Cody Parkey out to try the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. On first down, it's Newton. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Here's Newton. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Newton. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Henry again on second down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Brady. Jones has it. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. Henry up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Henry. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably